Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At center, Alex Len. At small forward, Rui Hachimura. At point guard, Luka Doncic. At the other forward position, LeBron James. At the other guard position, number 64. It's time to meet the starting five for your Phoenix Suns. At small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, Josh Okogie. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The modern NBA certainly owes a debt to those 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns of the early 2000s. Steve Nash at the controls, Amari Stoudemire at the rim, and Sean Marion doing some of everything. Most teams just couldn't keep up. And Kevin, it was clear they set the trend for the pace and space style that we see today.
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with the eraser. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now, here's Doncic. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Paul. Outside, KD. Misses the 3. Here's James, stolen by Durant. Booker looking around. Paul against Len. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And, you know, this is where Paul likes to work his magic. Very effective at making the right pass in the pick and roll.
Doncic against Paul. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And there's the call on the eraser. That's his first foul. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Ayton, a screen on Hachimura. aRcADe misses. Ball against Doncic. Pass to LeBron. Right wing. Back to Hachimura. And he's good on the three ball.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Doncic following the shot by Kevin Durant. Over Paul, and another basket for the Lakers.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Len with a screen on Paul. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness. And a big-time jam right there. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suns trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Poked loose, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, the Eraser.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Luka Doncic. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Paul passes to Durant. Over LeBron. No good from Durant.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the paint. Here's Len. Lays it up off the glass.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ayton up top. Kicks to Booker. To stop the drought. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
LeBron outside. Here's Len. Tries to keep it alive. They double him with Booker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Booker left side. Fires at the elbow. Rebound the Lakers. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. In these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Booker outside. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Booker with no one around. No good from outside.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Took him no time at all on that one. Hachimura's got 9.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. Make some noise for your son.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. The Lakers also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Alex Len. Hayes comes in for James. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hachimura. Here's Landale. Payne kicks to Ross. The pass to Baisley, looking to end the run. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And here is Doncic. 5 points in the game. Here's the eraser. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Team foul.
Ross passes to Payne. Over Hayes.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. Tries from 10. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's the eraser. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Ross with a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's the eraser. 12 points for him. Over in the corner, Doncic. Here's the eraser. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ross in the corner. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Here's Payne after Luka Doncic's bucket. Payne with it. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's the eraser. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Reeves. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Warren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Baisley passes to Landale. Just 4 to shoot. Payne can't hit. Beasley outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hachimura. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Reeves in at the 2. No good from Durant. Now here's Milton. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Passes it to Reeves. The Lakers moving the ball around. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the night.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And the size, the wingspan, and the athleticism Ayton has is huge. Very strong at rebounding.
DeAndre Ayton. Shooting.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now, here's Milton. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game. Beasley outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Reeves, defended by Booker. And he comes up with the deuce. Reeves has got 5 points so far. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Ayton sets the pick for Durant. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
A shot's good from Milton.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's KD. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Reeves, defended by Durant. Hachimura the pass to Vanderbilt. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Beasley finds Vanderbilt. Milton on top. He's covered by Ayton. Milton's shot is good.
Milton.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. KD sets the pick for Paul. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Here come the T-shirts, everyone. Who wants one?
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run, the top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. You look at the eraser, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
Well, the way he's been filling it up, he's earned it. I mean, look, the game is slowing down for him. He's starting to see the whole floor now.
Vanderbilt the pass to the eraser. Trains it from beyond the arc. The eraser's got 18 points in the game. Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Here's the eraser. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Paul against Doncic. Paul dishes to Durant. Paul outside. Shoots over Doncic. The offensive rebound. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Ayton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. 9 points in the game so far.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Here's the eraser, defended by Booker. Here's the eraser, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
High post, KD. He's against Vanderbilt. Booker, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hayes, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. To the inside, Okogie, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
If he's got a path to the rack, it's going to be a strong throwdown for Okogie every time. I mean, he doesn't mess around when he gets in tight. He's banging.
Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the three. At the top of the key, Ayton. Over Hayes. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
LeBron passes to Doncic. And another three for the Lakers.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Booker. 23 points for him the last game against New York.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Doncic against Paul. The rebound by the Eraser. The Eraser's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Back to James. And the dunk by James.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
1:07 left in the first half of the game. Paul against Doncic. Outside, KD. Can they get it? Vanderbilt with the block.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Durant. His last outing, 16 points for him. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Now Paul. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
A nice shot by Booker.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Doncic passes to the Eraser. Here's the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The Lakers, 86.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. Kenny,
Yes.
Lynn Baller's question is directed at you. Hey, Jet, What's LeBron got to do to get back into your top 5 all-time list?
He is close. He's in it. He's in it now. I think over the year, when he won in the bubble, he jumped to number 5 in my list. He is 5.
There's only one answer to that. Beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in points.
No, that doesn't do it.
Points yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's aRcADe in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
No good from Booker.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the eraser, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Booker outside. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
The eraser's shot's good. The eraser's got 34 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Paul against Doncic. For 3, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 8 points.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Doncic against Paul. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Booker outside. The tray. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be...
Oh, my!
Wow! Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Paul. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Doncic passes to the eraser. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Doncic. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they've really steamrolled out of halftime on a major roll.
Durant with a screen on Doncic. Paul. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Lakers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Doncic outside. Len sets a screen for Doncic. And it's Len. That time on the assist by Doncic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. The eraser passes to LeBron. Here's the eraser, defended by Paul. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and he gets the bucket. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The 9-foot shot. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Booker outside. Here's aRcADe. He averages about 5 points a game. Back to Booker. They need this one. It's deflected. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles in the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rejected by Len. Now the Lakers on the break. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And they're also #1 in distributing the basketball, a testament to their supreme unselfishness and the passing talent of their floor leaders.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Now here's Ross. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Warren. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Kleba. Buries it down low. Kleba's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Warren. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Outside Warren. To halt the run. Chalk up 2 there.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Milton with it, working on Payne. The fadeaway. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
For 3, Ross. That shot misses. LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Milton in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Suns shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5". Has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want to that make him a versatile defender.
Here's Payne after the basket by the Lakers. Ross on the wing from deep. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. There's the pass to Reeves. Out to the right wing. Here's Junior. Nice form on the 20-footer. Junior's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Warren on the wing. Defended by Milton. Warren the pass to Landale. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. .29 seconds left in the third. And here is Milton. He's got 7. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a good screen. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Hayes. 9 feet out, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Lakers substitution. Rui Hachimura. Luka Doncic.
5 seconds left to play in the third. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Maxi Kleber is out there with Alex Len. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's the eraser. And it's Doncic in at the 1.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's the eraser. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners. And named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
He kicks to Doncic. Len passes to the eraser. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. The eraser's got 42 in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And there's the call on the eraser. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Craig sets the screen for Ross.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Craig. Ross kicks to Lee. And just miss after miss right now.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's the eraser, covered by Lee. Doubled by Lee. Here's Hachimura. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ross passes to Baisley. Rejected by Len. Here's the eraser for the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's the eraser from past the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ross passes to Baisley. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
So it's Phoenix now, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Passes it to Ross, trying to get something going. Biyombo, Lakers with the rebound. The Erasers got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So it's Phoenix now, after the basket by Los Angeles. That one drops for him.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
The eraser, and again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Craig with it. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Craig finds Ross. This one for 3. The rebound by the eraser.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
That's to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the scary thing is, Hachimura is going to keep getting better. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Now here's Ross. Biyombo down low. Right on him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Alex Len picks one up. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates. Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for it with really great heart, especially on defense.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. And it's T.J. Warren in for Torrey Craig. So he gets them both. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Pass to Warren. That shot, no good. Warren's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. He got it again! Sensational! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Floats one. Payne can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's the eraser.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 64. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Baisley's checked in for Phoenix. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ross on the wing. They need this. Bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now, here's Warren. Baisley passes to Payne. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Ross.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancers.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Junior subbed in for the eraser. And here is Los Angeles now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. LeBron's shot is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the eraser.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Payne, following the basket by LeBron James. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. Ross in the corner to end the run. He can't hit that time.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Junior, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 9. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates look for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, the Eraser.